sat at his desk in the throne room waiting. He waited even though there were a stack of letters to sign, emails to read, a press conference to prepare for, a briefing to attend, a tea for an ambassador in the royal garden. Looking up from his schedule, he smiled. Yes, there was a lot to do, but first some people were coming, some very important people. At least he thought they were very important. That was why he kept inviting them to come to his throne room and talk with him. He longed to hear what was in their hearts and minds, to talk about how they felt, what they needed, how they could help him accomplish his goals.
Your Royal Highness.
Oh, yes.
They're here, sir.
Ah, excellent. Please send the first one in.
Dear King, thank you for the world so sweet. Thank you for the food we eat. Thank you for the birds that sing. Thank you, King, for everything. Goodbye.
Next, please.
O thou chief executive who art in this hallowed court, O thou in whom so much doth constitutionally dwell, upon whose desk hath been placed a most effective blotter, incline thine ear towards thy most humble citizen, and grant that thy many entities may be manifoldly endowed upon the fruitful plain. Beseech me not unto thee, how now, brown cow, so verily, merrily down the stream. And may thou dost hearkeneth what didst shalt evermore in twain asunder.
Excuse me, but what?
Goodbye.
Michaela, next, please.
Oh, great and awful king, I am but a disgusting piece of filth in your presence. No, I am less than that. How dare I enter here? How dare I think that you would do anything but ground me to the floor?
Oh, please, get up. You don't have to do that. I want to talk to you.
I deserve only to be squashed under the weight of your mighty desk. I could never have received an invitation to talk with you. It must have been a mistake. Oh, how could you ever forgive me for breaking in like this? Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Next.
Hey, big guy, what's happening? Nice place you got here. I'm so glad we could have this little chat. You know, you're not bad for an old guy, I guess. You don't bother me, I won't bother you. Okay? Well, I've got to go. Hang in there.
Old dude. Huh. Next, please.
Your Highness, I want there to be a parking space waiting for me when I go downtown this afternoon. Not a parallel parking space either. One I can drive right into, and not one with a parking meter. You can see to it that none of those bylaw enforcement officers gives me a ticket. Now this is important.
Oh, well, speaking of important, how do you feel about my program to feed the hungry? Would you like to have a part in it?
And another thing, I lost my best golf club, a putter. Can't remember where I put it. Now, you find it for me, will you? Got to have that club before Saturday. I know you can do it. Goodbye.
Next.
Dear King, I know I should talk to you when I'm more awake, but I've got so many things to do. So sleepy. There was something I was going to say. I was going to...
Michaela, would you please come into my office?
Yes, Your Royal Highness.
Could you help this young lady out?
Certainly.
Oh, and how many do we have left?
I'm sorry, sir, but as usual, most of the people you sent invitations to said they were too busy to talk. They had to watch TV, wax the car, do the dishes.
Oh. Is there anyone out there?
There is one, sir, but you wouldn't want to talk with her.
Why not?
Because she's just a child, Your Highness.
Well, you may as well show her in.
Very well, sir.
Are you really the king?
I really am. Come on in and make yourself at home. Isn't there something you want to tell me? Something you have to recite or ask for or say?
Oh, yeah. I guess there is.
Well, what is it?
Thank you for inviting me. That's it.
When the king heard that, he couldn't seem to say anything for a while. All he could do was smile. But then they talked and talked and talked for the longest, most wonderful time.